Hi and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Naim Amma bin Ahmad Zakri. Today I would like to show you guys on my blog a quick rundown on my weekly blog as a UPTM student studying computer science. So yeah, let's get right to it. So my blog consists of three sections. Firstly, it was my weekly journal. So I wrote about like 5 weeks worth of journal, I guess you call, and some quick introduction about me, yeah, and some reflections on what I would like to do, my future plans, and like 3 or 4 or 5 years. Yeah, so let's firstly talk about me. Okay, so this is me, I guess. As you can see, my name is, Naim Amma. But my friends usually call me Naim, or my nickname that stuck from my high school days till university, which is Labu. So feel free to call me whenever, but I prefer people calling me Naim. So I am 20 years old and I still live with my parents. I have four siblings, including me. I have two sisters and one brother. I am the youngest out of all the three of my siblings, and I was born and raised in Shah Alam. So, more about me. What are my hobbies? I usually play video games during my free time, but lately I've been enjoying going to the gym. So that's that. Next, my favorite food. Generally, I like Japanese cuisine, but specifically the dish that I would order mostly if I'm at a Japanese restaurant would be chicken katsu. It's one of my favorite dishes, and it's hard to mess up. So moving on, my favorite movie. I have a lot of favorite movies, but I think a movie that I think is worth mentioning is Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is one of those movies that give you like a good pickup on life lessons, like there's a lot of stuff that you could learn in Google Hunting about life, about the hardships on living alone. It's a beautiful and captivating and well composed movie. I highly recommend you guys watch. So moving on, my favorite color is, you can see, green. Green is my go-to color. So even if I'm picking clothes, I don't know which color to pick, I'll go for green. And it is also the case for drinks, I would say. So my preferred choice of drink is also matcha. So enough about me. Now let's move on to my weekly journal. Okay, so week one is mostly just about me getting used to commuting to class this because last time I was at uh, a hostel that was close to university, so I didn't need to like it didn't take me a long time to get to class. Only about like maximum time to get to class was like 15 minutes. But now it took me like about 2 hours to get to class every day, so it is pretty tiring, to be honest. So that's it about my first week, getting used to it, getting used to the new routine. It's pretty difficult. I like this quote, the thing with having comes easy. Uh, With some words of affirmation. It's actually for myself more than for you guys, but yeah. Moving on to week two. Okay, this week, an unfortunate incident happened, I would say. Yeah, but I crashed my car into someone's else's car, so which could totally be avoided, but life happens, it was inevitable. But thankfully, the other party didn't sustain that much damage. It was more on my side though. The other party only had like a scratch, but it still had to be repaint. So that was it for week two. The week two was full of me just going back and forth, settling the repair on my car and the other party's car. So that's it. That was all it from week two. Nothing else. Other than that, it was pretty normal. I'd say the usual stuff, classes and all. So yeah, week three. Moving on to week three. So for week three, uh, you know, also nothing that interesting happened. I would say I'm not uh, a very outgoing guy. I would say I'm just a low key kind of guy. I just do my own stuff. Just go to classes, try not to miss any classes. So this week also didn't have anything interesting. I would say that happened. Just that my car was fixed. I was not planning on driving, but my brother forced me still to drive the car. So some some thinking I did. So yeah, you can read more on my blog. So moving on to week four. Uh, Moving on to week four. So this week I have some exciting stories to share. So firstly, as you all know, this week is Chinese New Year, so the university decided to have all classes online for that week. So because of that, my mother booked a ticket to Indonesia. So actually, it was the original plan was my mother only going, but my mother knew that I don't have any physical classes, so why not I go follow her, and I did, and it was pretty fun and nice experience. Not gonna lie, the flight took about like 2 hours only. It was a pretty short flight. Mm, After landing, I immediately noticed that Indonesia was a bit colder, but still hot. But after I arrived at Bandung, oh, it was a whole different story. It was a, a, a really cold. So yeah, 70 degrees Celsius. That was cold for me. For my standards, that was cold. Since Malaysia is always so hot, 17 is cold. These are some of the pictures I took, some of places I had gone to. So it was pretty nice. The scenery was very nice. I would go there again someday if I have the opportunity. If after I have a job, I would say I would go there again, but I don't. So moving on to week five. This week, uh, nothing particularly interesting. Also, just the fact that exams are coming up and tests and assignments are also increasing. So just some self-reflection on my work ethic and on what I need to do, what I need to focus up, or some words of affirmation again, and some quotes, to end it. Why not? I like quotes. Life is what you make it, your potential is endless. Every day is another opportunity to get better. Make mistakes, don't be afraid to fail, keep learning and evolving because it will all make sense. Okay, moving on to reflections. So this is my 3-year plan and my 5-year plan. So let's first look at my 3-year plan. So over the next 3 years, I plan to attend University of Malaysia, which is an esteemed institutions known for their excellence computer science program. Currently, I'm very interested to delve deep into the world of AI and cybersecurity since it's the current craze. I also plan to get a secure job at a profoundly stable company, but nowadays I cannot be picky since the job market is currently bad. Overall, I'm going to focus on finishing my studies first, then getting what kind of profession that suits me. But let's go. Moving on. Let's look at my 5-year plan. So, looking ahead to the next 5 years, my focus would also, firstly, would be on completing my studies, and after that, I would like to establish myself as someone that's a capable cybersecurity specialist and also an entry level AI specialist, if that is possible. And also, I would like to inspire, I would like to contribute significantly in those fields. And also, 5 years ahead, if I get the opportunity, I'm not hoping, just that if the opportunity presents itself, I would like to lay my cards on the table and try my luck on finding that special someone. But I'm not searching for it, but if the opportunity lands, why not give it a shot? So in conclusion, my journey involves gaining expertise in the cybersecurity and AI fields and securing a stable job and hopefully have a loving partner. So that is all from me. Thank you.